Hey friends, welcome back to Gale.in. So today I'll be teaching you about the pitchfork. So this is a nifty chart on daily candlestick. So they have a few indicators in this already marked. One is EMA 20, which I use to identify the trend in the market. So other one is swing high low. So in TradingView website, you can just go to indicators. Just search for swing. So you get swing high low support by pattern smart. So you just click this and you will get the indicator. Go to settings, plot line connecting swing high low 1. You have to just tick it. So you will just get this plotted swing highs and lows, and also there will be a line connecting them. So today I'll be teaching you about the tool I use like pitchfork and modified Chief pitchfork. So these are the only two pitchforks I use. I'll tell you how to use them. So in a swing chart, stock moves from point A to B and B to C. So once this happened, A to B and B to C, so what is the direction of the what are the chances in which, or what is the direction of the stock movement? So that can be identified using this pitchfork. So what it normally does is A to B and B to C. So this point C, if it closes below A, then we use the normal pitchfork. If considering A, B and C, so you can see A, B, C. C does not close above A. So uh, at this point we use this modified Chief pitchfork. So I'll tell you how to draw pitchfork. So it is like A, B, and C. So you have to just mark half the distance between B and C. So I'll just measure it from point A to point B to C. So you can see it is closer to 1200 points. So you just need to mark a center point of this. So we'll mark it at 600. 605. So what we do is we connect a straight line, trending line from this point A to center of this B and C. Now we draw a parallel line, parallel channel, and connect it to point A and B. So we connect another parallel channel to point C. So this is a pitchfork. So instead of drawing these things, if you're by default, if you uh, have a pitchfork tool like this, you just click pitchfork, click point A, B, and C. You can see it's almost the same. The mistake is, small mistake is that I've while calculating the half the distance, I've just made some smaller mistake. So you can see this is the I'll just leave you with the pitchfork. This is the most probable direction of the stock on reversal at the lowest of this. So we already know from point A, B and C. What we normally do is we have stop loss at this point. This act as resistance. So this would be a stop loss, and we normally buy this stock, or we expect some pullback. So normally what I expect is in a swing trade, if stock moves from A to B, B to C, we expect a consolidated move where we enter over here on a shorter side. So since the market was falling due to Corona thing, like below this it is a strong sell. So we estimated the stock to be in this channel. So since it is not in this channel, it just falls down. So once the stock goes below this channel, it is a strong sell, or else it is a consolidation within this channel, that way. And once it stock goes above this, it is a buy. So it happens A, B, C. If stock ends up over here, it will be A, B, and C. So the channel would be stock ends A, B, and if it ends here, C. So this would be the most probable channel if the stock has ended over here. So now A, B, C. Below this we have gone bearish on the stock. So we are just waiting for the next stop. It stops over here. So A, B, and C. So this C has shifted to here. So now we draw a pitchfork. A, B, C. We just get the direction of the trend. So here in normal channel, what is it is like? So this would be a stop loss, and you can buy on consolidation. Like can expect a bounce back towards this middle line. So you can see this bounce back in the middle line, and most probably the stock keeps moving in this middle line. When it comes to this blue channel, you can buy and sell in this blue channel. So now the stock has moved to the center line, this kind of a bounce, normally what we expect in this channel. So it has bounced here. So you could see A, B, and C. There's a here. So as I told you earlier, so this is pitchfork. When A, B, C happens, like A to B, B to C breaks this A point. So A to B, B to C. If C does not break this line, like the stop at A is not taken out, then how we draw the pitchfork is we draw a trend line connecting A to C and just extend it over here. And what we do is we draw a parallel channel over this line and extend it to point B. So, so this is the channel. The point C doesn't cross over point A. So this is called as modified shift pitchfork, where you just connect point A, B, and point C. So you get this channel. So what happens is once it is in the higher end of this channel, there's a lot of chances that stock dips towards the center. So any reversal over here, the stock can come down to the center line. The stop loss would be just above this point initially. Later it would shift towards the few points above this channel. So here you can see the stop loss has been hit, and there's change in trend. So we would delete this. So we have got new ABCs now, A, B, and C. So same way now this C point is not gone below A. So what we do is we use this pitchfork. A, B, C. So once this happen, like once there is a reversal candle at this point, the stock would hit the middle line and keep trending on the middle line. So that is what has happened over here. You can see A, B, C. You can see this orange dot. So this is a fresh. You can see fresh C. Either you can shift it over here or you can continue to maintain as long as the stock is moving in this channel. So it keeps moving. So there's a blue dot over here, blue or green. So it is like A, B, and C. So you can maintain this channel as long as the stock is within the channel. You need not delete because the stock is not moved out of the channel. So you can draw fresh pitchfork over this. It overlaps as long as the channels are not violated. So this is like overlap over here. So it will be like sell below when the stock comes in this channel, it is a strong sell, and if it breaks this channel, it is a strong buy. So you can see the stock has tried to come down. It takes support over here in this box and it breaks out over here. So it is a buy. So this channel has been violated. So this is a buy signal over here. So what happens is A, B, and C has shifted over here. So since this channel is broken, we just shift this C to this point. So this is a wider channel. So once there is a reversal at this point, the stock tends to hit this red line. So you can see A, B, and C, and stock is moving over here. I just tried to come down. So it's like A, B, C. So there's a fresh point made over here. It is like A, B, C. So C has not gone below A. So we use the modified pitchfork. So A, B, C. So you can see here there's overlap over here. This channel has been violated, so you can just delete this. So their stocks are been overlapping in these two channels. So there will be a strong consolidation within the box. So what happens here is here this channel has been violated, kind of stop loss has been hit and fresh C has formed. So this C moves over here. So once there is any bullish reversal, that stock tends to move to this middle line. That is what has happened. But as far as this older channel is concerned, it is in a sell region. So will be strongly bullish above this channel. So Nifty is strongly bullish above 9800. It will move this channel, or else once it breaks this, it would keep going down. So it breaks over here. Can wait for one more day to confirm. Uh, so once it breaks, you can see this channel. This fresh C will be formed. Maybe if it goes down. So there fresh as long as this fresh C is formed and not going below this point 8000. So it will continue to be in a bullish region. Just it needs to break above this channel for a strong upside. So today we have learned how to draw the how to find the direction of the stock using pitchfork. I have taught you how to draw pitchfork, what it means. Uh, So if you're I've also if you have a TradingView account, you can just click on this pitchfork and modify it, shift pitchfork, and just make it. To summarize, I will tell stock moves from point A to B and B to C. If C doesn't go below the point A, so you should use modified shift pitchfork. And if A, B, C, if C goes just above point A, then you should use a normal pitchfork. You get the channel. So any bullish reversal at the higher end of this channel, closer to the edge, bearish reversal, it will strongly pull you down to this point. So it would come, test here, can go back and retest this highs and it can come back. So what you need to do is wait for the stock to retest this highs and just sell. You get this strong downtrend. So on daily chart it may look boring, but on hourly chart just you can use the same data for intraday trading also. So you can see on intraday charts, once this channel has been violated, there is a strong downtrend to this resistance zone that way. So it will try to come here. So whenever stock is trying to go into this blue region, there are people who keep selling. Go to 15 minutes chart. You can see whenever there is a bullish reversal at this lower end, you just stock tends to move over here to the center line, and you can draw these channels based on resistances and support and swings made by 15-minute chart also. So you can see A, B and C. Just click pitchfork A, B, C. So you can see this channel, small intraday channel. So one stock hits here and goes to the side, it just pulls back to the center line. Once it hits lows, if it is not able to pull back, stop loss is hit and it just goes down. So you can see this. Can again draw on the channel. You can see A, B, C. C is not gone below A, so we use the other pitchfork. Just hit A, B, C. You just get this. So as long this should be stop loss, just the support. You can expect the stock to bounce to 93221. And if stock hits this place 9600, you just sell. So you can just keep doing this for intraday. It will be very useful. So hope you enjoyed the video. Kindly like the video, subscribe to our channel. You can comment your thoughts. Uh, if your TradingView is free for end of day analysis. So if you're an investor, you can always use TradingView for free. I'll give you a link in the description. You can just go and click over it. And also visit Gale.in for stock recommendations. And thank you everyone. Have a nice day.